welcome back to my channel. I am Linda and I am an intuitive healer and an awareness coach. And in this channel, I bring you clarity and practical guidance about personal development subjects and how you can use them in your day-to-day to create the life that you deserve. So first, I do want to apologize. It is actually overcast here, so the skies are completely gray. So I do have the lights on because the color of the sky, the camera lighting is not working really well. So I have the house lights on and you can probably see them flashing. They're flashing on and off because I think we're about to lose power and it's also thundering outside. So apologize for the extra noise and maybe light flickering, etc. Nothing I can do, Mother Nature, and well, not the power thing, but you know what I mean. But anyways, I wanted to talk a little bit because I think that some of you may have noticed that I've been gone for a while, maybe a little bit over a month now. And I've been really posting for the last maybe 2 to 3 months. I've been posting on and off, but not on my regular schedule. I used to post 1 to 2 videos a week. And over the last few months, I've only posted, I don't know, maybe a handful of videos over the last couple of months. And the reason for that is, well, there's many reasons for that, but the reason that I wanted to make this video is because I wanted to let all of you, my followers, know that I will be actually taking a break, an extended break from YouTube. Now, pretty much I have decided that I will no longer be uploading to this channel on a regular basis, and I think it's important that I share that information with you. I know a lot of people drop off the face of the earth, you know, YouTubers or people that have YouTube channels, you know, maybe stop posting to their channel, and that's okay, and nobody really bats an eye. But I am someone, if you haven't figured that out by now from my videos, I am someone who tends to err on the side of caution, and I prefer to give as much information or be as transparent as I can. And because this is a learning channel, I think it's important for me to share my process and why I'm making the choices and the decisions that I'm making, and sharing with you some of what's going on in my life. And for some of you who have followed me throughout the last, I don't know, whatever, 1.5 to 2 years that I've had this channel, I've recently, well, not that recently anymore, it's been like 8 months since I've moved out of the US and I started doing this work, life coaching and healing and intuitive healing work full-time, etc. And that actually is a lot of work because I am starting a business from scratch, right? So it does take a lot of effort, plus the fact that I am in a completely new country that I am trying to discover. I've moved several times because I'm also trying to figure out where I want to live and how I want the rest of my life to look like, or at least the near future to look like. So that actually does require a lot of effort and a lot of energy. And my focus right now is on building my business, you know, getting in clients that I can work with and making sure that the core of my business is really solid and built on a solid foundation. And that actually doesn't leave me as much time to do the YouTube videos. And as part of realigning certain things in my life, I really had to take a hard look and see what are the things that I want to focus my efforts on. And while this experience of this YouTube channel has been a wonderful experience for me, and there's been so much growth and so much learning for me throughout this experience, the truth of the matter is that I don't feel that it is accomplishing what I wanted it to do. I don't think I'm reaching necessarily the people that I wanted to reach in the way that I wanted to reach them. And I do need to take some time to realign and see how my community can be best served. And whether that is continuing the YouTube channel in the future or doing a completely different YouTube channel, I don't really know at this time. What I do know is that it doesn't entirely feel in alignment for me to put so much effort into this YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is not monetized, so it's not, and I'm not making any money out of it. And even if it was, I don't think it would make a difference, but maybe there would have been more of an incentive for me to continue to, you know, create and upload content. But at this time, you know, it's not monetized. So for the last I think I've had this channel for about 2 years, but I've only really posted consistently for about a year or so, and all of the work that was done there was work that I was doing just because I felt called to, I felt moved to, and I wanted to do it. And I am at a place where I don't have the capacity to focus and do all the things that I want to do for my business and for my life, while at the same time having to spend so much effort creating content for this channel. Now, for those of you who are familiar with creating content for YouTube, and even for those of you who are not, right, it's what looks like a 10-minute video to you, right? So maybe you come to my channel or someone else's channel and you look and you see a 10-minute video, right? That's not 10 minutes worth of effort. Now, for some people, it may be mostly for commentary channels, which are only like, talking about events and things like that. But even then, there's a lot of planning involved. And for example, for me, for someone who is talking about, esoteric concepts or esoteric content, or content about intended to help people, I have to come up with a topic. I have to expand on that topic, right? Write down all my thoughts, my ideas, my opinions about it. Sometimes I have to do some research about certain areas of the topic. I have to put all that together, create an outline. Then I have to put makeup on. Sometimes I do my hair. Today I just went with the bun because I couldn't be bothered. But sometimes I do my hair, and I have to, record, and it doesn't always. Most people think that you just sit in front of the camera and then you record and that's it, and it doesn't work that way. As I said at the beginning, there's thunder, there's cars driving in the highway that is close by, there was a kid screaming, there was birds chirping, so there's all kinds of things that make you have to stop recording and restart, or you've said something incorrectly and you have to go back, and then after all of that you have to do the editing, and the editing takes a lot of work. It's actually my least favorite part of this process. So all that to say that for what looks like a 10-minute video to the viewer could have actually been, it would have at least been an hour of effort, about 30 to 60 minutes of effort for the content creator. But for someone who creates this type of content, it could have been, often is, closer to like a 2 to 3, and depending on the complexity of the subject, more hours of effort put into a 10, 15, 20-minute video. So I explain all of that to say, for those of you who are wanting to start a YouTube channel, oops, sorry, I kicked the table. See, that's something that I would have edited in another video. I'm just not in this one, but that's the sort of stuff that generally happens, right? But for those of you who are maybe interested in starting a YouTube channel, that information may be helpful. It's just not as easy as it looks, right? So with all of that said, what I want to say is that I have decided that I will keep this channel up. I am not going to delete the channel, nor am I going to delete any of the videos in my channel. And the reasons that I decided to do that is, number one, because I do know that some of the videos that I've put out have been really helpful to some people. I've actually gotten private messages of people saying that, or some friends of mine have said that a video here and there was really helpful to them, or a particular topic. Some of the guided meditations were really helpful to people, etc. So I want to leave it up for that reason, right? Because you never know who may benefit from some of the content that I have put out there. But the second reason that I want to keep the channel is because, or leave it up, is because I want to give myself the flexibility and the room to change my mind, right? I don't know what's going to happen in a month. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone a month from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. And it may be that I get a second wind, or I have more to say, or I learn something new that I want to come and share. And I actually, right now, I'm envisioning that I will be potentially posting sporadic content. I may not continue to do it on a weekly basis, but it's probably going to be like maybe every 2 or 3 months, there's a topic that I feel is important for me to discuss or teach on, or maybe something comes up and I feel moved or called to talk or to record a video about that. I want to give myself the room to do that. So the channel will stay up indefinitely, And for those of you who are subscribed and remain subscribed and have your notifications turned on, you will see it. You will get a notification when any new content is posted. And then for those of you who also follow me on Facebook, usually when I post new videos to YouTube, I also share them on my business Facebook page as well. So it would probably show up there as well. And because this channel is a channel about growth and about personal development, about spiritual development, about emotional intelligence, I feel it is very important for me to share what is going on in my life and to share my process and my decision-making process, because ultimately that is what I'm trying to help you learn. That's what I'm trying to instill in you, right? That it is important for us to do things that are in alignment, and it's important for us to listen to our intuition, to listen to inspiration, and to do what moves us, what makes us feel good, what brings us pleasure, what we desire to do. So that is really the reason why I wanted to record this video. I wanted to be completely transparent, and I still actually enjoy doing this. Like I said, it's been an incredible journey of growth. Still am actually terrified of cameras, just like even static pictures. And the idea of recording videos and putting myself out there and having a YouTube channel or Facebook, posting a video on Facebook, let alone having a YouTube channel, was something that terrified me, and that 4 years ago, I would have never thought in a million years I would end up doing. But here I am, and I'm actually now really comfortable in front of the camera. I'm not ready to for public speaking or anything like that, but I'm actually very comfortable recording and posting my content out there, and it has helped me a lot heal my inner critic, which is one of the things that I do on my business, or that I focus on in my business, is what I was trying to say, etc. Right? Because I'm not as concerned with looking perfect or saying the things perfectly in the perfect way. And so it's been an amazing experience, and I'm incredibly grateful and incredibly humbled for all of those of you who have supported me from the beginning or anywhere along the way, right? That became followers, that watch my content, that shared my content, even that those of you who dislike my content, right? That's feedback that I can get and helps me understand, how to navigate certain things. So I'm really grateful for this experience, and I'm really grateful for you, my viewers. So I just really felt that it was important for me, since this channel is a channel about growth, it was important for me to share my journey and where I am and how I came to this decision and why I came to this decision, and also share with you as a reminder that I'm not locked in to this decision, right? I've decided this for the time being, and maybe I will change my mind. And as again, not editing, but you may have heard my neighbor slamming the door. So I may change my mind, and if so, that's okay too, and you may see me here again. If not, for those of you who are interested in any other content that I'm putting out there and any other work that I'm doing, you can go to my website, which will be linked in the description box for this video. As always, is lunahealingcrystals.com. You could also go to my Facebook page, Luna Healing Crystals, as well, and get information there. But my website is usually the most trustworthy place to get the most accurate, up-to-date information. And I am actually publishing blogs there now. I don't have a schedule. I decided not to tie myself to a schedule. When I feel moved to write or to blog about something, I'm doing it there. And I mean blog as in with a B as in boy, written blogs, as opposed to vlogs, these, which are, sort of videos. So I do put free content there as well, for those of you who are interested. But I did want to share where I'm at with you, and just wanted to say how grateful and thankful I am for all of you, for all of your support, for all of your feedback, for all of your kindness, for all of your love, for all of your energy, etc. And as always, until next time, namaste.